Don't lean against the podium.
Drugs, alcohol, and suicide. These are all ways in which people die daily. But is it what killed Elvis, or is he still living among us? I do not recommend doing any of these things. Elvis faked his death for survival and personal reasons. These are all pictures of Elvis before he faked his death. I chose to research about Elvis because he's a global icon, his supposed death is really funny, and I have relatives that live in Memphis. The evidence that is most often used suggests that Elvis is still alive because his tombstone misspells his middle name, his family acknowledged that they have communicated with him during media interviews, and there's evidence that Elvis entered into the witness protection program to be protected from the mafia group called the Fraternity. One reason that shows that Elvis is still alive is that his tombstone misspells his middle name. This is Elvis's middle name misspelled on his tombstone. Elvis always spelled his name A-R-O-N because he was unique and popular to him. The name misspelled it on his tombstone. They were trying to convince us that he was dead, but they didn't think that we would notice and catch on to their scheme. They should have spelled his middle name correctly because everyone loved Elvis and his actual death would have been a huge deal. And so his middle name should have been spelled correctly if he were actually dead. The second avenue of proof that shows that Elvis is still alive is that his family has been recently communicating with him during media interviews by their slip-ups. This is Elvis's wife, Priscilla, and his daughter, Lisa Marie. Priscilla and Lisa Marie have been in several media interviews after Elvis's death and have been asked questions about Elvis. Both of them have either avoided the questions or talked about Elvis in the present tense, indicating that they have been recently talking with him. The reason they aren't directly telling us that Elvis is alive is because Elvis has instructed them not to, or his cover would have been blown. Finally, the reason why Elvis is still alive is that he testified secret information against the mafia group called the Fraternity. These are all pictures showing that Elvis has connections with the government. Elvis was enlisted by the FBI to be an undercover secret agent and to spy on the group of racketeers of the mafia group called the Fraternity. After countless missions, Elvis finally testified against them, uncovering secret information to the FBI.
But was forced to fake his death.
Oh yes. Was forced to fake his death. And go and enter into the witness protection program to make the mafia leave its tracks. The conclusion that I came up with after doing all my research was that Elvis is clearly dead and that all of this is nonsense. If Elvis's conspiracy theory is this badly trashed and garbage, and then none of it makes sense, that all other conspiracy theories must also be like this too. And the most interesting thing I learned about is how much people actually believe that Elvis is alive, which is 20,000 people, which is more than what I had originally thought of people that had believed in Elvis. Finally, what we should have all learned from this is that Elvis is a mastermind who could escape drugs, alcohol, and suicide.